So who would have thought it, eh? It's not really a quarry up here at all, although it looks like a quarry from when you're down there looking back up. It's part of the Yorkshire Event Centre, which is connected to the Great Yorkshire Showground, which of course is on that side there. And over here, I presume, is the golf course. Hookstone Woods and Crimple Beck across that top bit there, which means we've come down just in the centre of Hookstone Woods, which is where I wanted to be, to see if I could push the boundaries a little bit there. I don't think there is much to push there beyond what I already know, but as I've just found out, actually there is. I've hit my first fork in the road. You can see behind me, that's the viaduct there through which we've come. This is the Ringways footpath which continues up here and around that corner, and I've seen a path that's leading that way which I've never followed, which I suspect goes down here. Now everything on this side is Crimple Beck, and I've never been across the beck on the other side, so I'm wondering if this might lead me down to the river and across. I wonder. It's not exactly a river crossing, although it looks like it, because if I just follow it across, being careful not to fall down either side, you will see that actually the river has moved. Yes, the river, you see, comes there, and instead of going under there, it's changed its course. So we now haven't crossed the river after all. However, now that we're on this side, you can see that it is more easy to cross over here. The problem is there don't seem to be any tracks on the other side. The only track I can see leads up that way. There's a crossing point there, another crossing point down there, but they don't lead anywhere. So I'm going to go for this one and just see if it does go across. Our Ringways path is going across the top there and in that direction, so I'm not following that yet. Now I've got a kind of success. This is probably the beck itself, whereas these are probably the little tributaries, I would have thought. There seems to be a road that carries on this way, and you can see there the field on that side, which is where the Ringways path goes through. But here there also seems to be a road on the other side of the shoreline of this beck here. However, the way across is not so easy. There does seem to be a way across though, so I might try that shortly. But first I'm going to go this way. I suspect that this path will meet up with the Ringways path sort of somewhere in that field. So I'm going to go this way. There is just one reason that I'm keeping you on for now, and that is because I think I'm on an island between two tributaries and the main beck, and this path may well yes, I thought so, descend towards another tributary here. And once we've crossed this, it looks like the path swings round to meet up with the Ringways. Have a look, see. across where the stream is at its smallest. Less than a less than a foot width across there, which is good. Whoops. There's obviously no path along there, and if memory serves, once we've come round this corner we are back, I believe, whoops, on the Ringways path. Ah, no we're not. No we're not. But the Ringways path will be up there, because it crosses that field. I'm almost certain of it. This way it doesn't seem to be a path at all up there, but only to the stump. So this is literally a sort of ring, a river ring road between the two. I don't want to go any further over there because I know that that comes out at a dead end pub just over there. So I'm going to make my way back and see if I can cross that treacherous crossing. I didn't fancy scrambling down that bank there to go up that bank there, so I found an easier way down, right down by the mouth of the river, down here, and what looks like an easier way up as well. So I've made it across the treacherous tributaries, I think rather disappointingly, despite the sort of mega structure here. I don't think that we can get across this beck here, because we're back at the viaduct again, and I happen to know that you can't, once on the other side of the viaduct, it's not going to be very easy to cross it at all, because you can't actually walk along this side of the river much past the viaduct, I don't think. I'm going to walk across and see, but it rather looks to me like this road just curves under the viaduct. Which means it's just a low road by Crimple Beck that joins up with the Ringways path. Because this must be the Ringways path here, I would have thought. Running on up to the viaduct, am I right? Yes. Up there, we've just gone in a big circle, and you see down here, you can't actually get down this side of the river, so I'm going to start walking back and see if I have another turning I've missed.